Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm gonna show you the seedlings that I have started in this year 2023. So we are now in March, in the beginning of March. I'm not sure which date because I'm kind of out of my head right now, but yeah, it is in the beginning of March and I am gardening in Stockholm, Sweden. So March is still a winter month here in Stockholm, but I can start some seeds that needs to be germinated quite early in the year to be able to have fruits or bloom in time in summer. So here is one of the seedling trays that I have, and it is this tray that I'm gonna show you today what I have, how it has been going, and I'm gonna do some replant of them to the bigger pot as well. So here is how I have my seedling trays right on the window sill, and this window is against the north side of the house, so it can it's not the north, it's the eastern side. So here is where the sun will rise up in the morning outside of this window, so it gets a few hours of sun if we have any. So as you might know that here in Stockholm, Sweden, we don't have so much of the sun in winter. So if there is a sun up there in the sky, so this tree will get maybe 3 or 4 hours of sunlight. So what I have here is that it is my lightning. It has this thing, like a lamp shade around it to make the light more focused on the plants, and I have 2 of them here. Actually, I think I can get by with only one of them when they are a bit the seedlings are a bit taller, and I can raise the lamps up like this. But right now I have both of them on this tray. So let me bring this tray over to the table and I'm gonna show you each one what it is. So now I have moved the tray to our coffee table, and here are my seeds for these years. So here's how I store my seeds, just in the box like this, and I try to have some sort of organized that I put the ones that I have already planted in this smaller pot, so I can remember which one I have done or not. And here are the ones that I have done in this tray. So the first one that I have here is called snöturel in Swedish, but I will find the English names too. So here's how it looks. Very pretty summer flowers with small bloom. So for this tray, many of them are the first time for me to plant, and this is one of them. It's the first time that I try to plant from seeds, so let's see how it goes. But this one can be planted from February to April here in Sweden, and you should plant really not so deep, so just 0.2 centimeters, that is 2 millimeters. So that means just basically sprinkle on the soil and then sprinkle the soil just a little bit above it. And I have used a vermiculite as well on top of the seedlings. And I think I have planted all of them 10 seeds, and all of them came up actually. It's quite leggy, but yeah, should be okay. And the other one is also the first time for me. Snöflingar is like snowflakes. But yeah, I will find the English name and put it on screen too. So it is this one on this tray. And all of them has germinated as well. It's 10 seeds that I have got in this package. And this one should be planted 0 centimeters. That means you just basically put it on top of the soil and do not cover with anything. Yeah, and actually I have never purchased this one from the nursery. So it's the first time for me, both from seeds and like first time ever in my garden. Anyway, it looks so pretty. It's small flowers. And next I have these pansies. The label here is lily, but it is pansy, and I usually use both sides of the tag, and just sometimes I just like strike through the older one that I haven't planted anymore, and just write a new name. So I usually use this so many times. Yes, and here are the pansies that I have, and they are quite big. You can see here that they are not the same size, all of them. It is because I first germinated them one time in the beginning, and then I was not satisfied with the germination rate, so I sprinkled more seeds just in the same trays. And yeah, now some of them has also germinated and are small in size, but I will try my best to pull out the bigger ones and repot them and let the small ones grow a bit more before I replant them. Next that we have here is the gooseberry. So this one is not the first time for me. I planted last year as well, but last year I started it quite late, maybe in April, or I wasn't starting late, but it wasn't germinate until a bit later. So now I started in February, and I have put 6 of the seeds in here and 4 of them come up, so I'm satisfied with the germination rate, and the plants really look chubby and healthy. So this one has to be replanted as well. Last year I have, as I said, it germinated quite late, so according to the package it should be started in February or March at the latest here in Sweden. Yeah, but last year it was quite late, but I actually have harvested some of the berries that were mature in the autumn, so I have tasted some of them. Taste really good, but the rest of it was full of the fruit, but they were not mature, so I haven't brought them into the house because the plant was quite big, so I just let them die outside in the winter, and there were so many fruits on the ground, which was a bit of the shame. But this year I'm gonna get many fruit out of these plants. And next here I have the lemongrass that I have germinated from seeds. I also did this one last year, and I did it a bit late, so they weren't mature for harvest until the frost came and took it. So yeah, this year I tried it again, and this one is really good if you love to cook Thai food, because I am actually from Thailand and I use lots of lemongrass in the food that I cook. it gives really nice aroma. Even the one that I planted last year that I wasn't able to harvest, but there's still smells really good, and they were a bit kind of pretty too, like ornamental grass almost. So this one should be planted outside soon. And then here I have the chili seedlings. Here are the piri piri chili, which is one of the hottest chili that you can buy in the store. And I actually do not have a package for this chili seeds, because what I did is that I went to the store and I brought piri piri chili. I cut it up and then used the seeds from there to germinate, and it was a success. Almost all of them came up. Yeah, looks really good. And here I also have chili. Just have to remove the plastic here so you can see. So there are 6 plants in this tray, but one of them here is really big, so this one needs to be replanted to its own pot. And these are quite special because I haven't brought the seeds for this either, but I used a dry chili package that I use in cooking, and here is how it looks. And there were some of the seeds that it was falling out from the fruit in the package, as you can see here. Yeah, so there were basically seeds in here, and I try and put these into the soil. Yeah, and they came up. Not all of them. And at the same time, I also used the cayenne pepper that I grew last year. I had lots of success in them, and I took some of the chili from the freezer. So they are from the freezer. I cut it open and used the seed to germinate, and they also came up. Now I'm not sure which of them that are the cayenne pepper or which of them that are from this dry chili package, but yeah, I think we'll notice when the fruit comes. Or maybe they will look the same, but it doesn't matter. Yes, and then the last one that I have here, it is still in the plastic and nothing have germinated yet. It is the verbena, the beautiful verbena, and this is a taller version. It can be sown from January to April, and it will grow up to 1.2 meters. So this is a tall version of the verbena, the ones that is really pretty to have in the flower border or even in the pot. So this is the first time for me too to germinate, and actually I started this one at the same time as the rest, but none of them has came up. So the recommendation that I have read, I don't remember, maybe I read it from somewhere in the internet, is that if the seed doesn't germinate, you can try to put them outside or put them in the fridge 2 to 4 weeks before you try to bring it in again. So that is what I did. I just put them outside in the cold winter for maybe 3 weeks, and then I brought them in again and cover in plastic one more time, and yeah, nothing has came up yet right now, so just bare soil over here. So let's hope that it will do soon. So now I have bought the tray outside to do the replanting. So it's still freezing cold today in March here in Stockholm, Sweden. As you can see, there is some snow and it is also rainy. I don't know if you can hear the rain. It's just kind of typical Swedish rain, a little bit, but it will rain for a long time. So the weather is not so good, but I decided to do the replant today since these are quite big, some of them, and my kids are in the preschool, so it's gonna be good to do it while they are not here, at least for the seedlings, that they are so fragile. So what I'm gonna do is that I try to pull out the pansies. These are, by the way, mixed in color, so I will not know until they bloom which color it is going to be. So these will go into the small type of tray. These are the pansies that I bought from earlier, and they will always come like this 10 package or 8. Yeah, all of these are 10, and I've saved them to plant something in them, so it would be good to do the pansies in these pots. And what I will do is that I will use this stick that I have saved from before, don't remember where, and try to poke the roots from the soil. Just poke in the soil like this and then pull out the root from the soil. That is what I'm trying to say. And then hopefully it will get out of the soil, the seedlings will get out of the soil without being harmed. And I will also do the gooseberry today, 2 bigger pots this size. I'm not sure how much it is. It's a normal size when you get the plant from the nursery, and I have always saved most of the pots to plant. And then I will also do this one, the big one, the chili. Yeah, so let's get started. So now I have pull out the seedlings for the pansies, and there are actually not only the ones that are big that came out, so it might be not unexpected that the smaller one came out as well. But so now that they are out from the tray, I will replant them to the individual cell as well. But they are looking really healthy and strong, so let's just hope that I'm gonna get many pansies flowers this year. The soil that I am going to use is the normal planting compost, nothing special and no extra fertilizing, just a plain compost. And it is actually freezing cold. My hands are really cold right now, so So now I have done planting over the pansies and chilies and gooseberries. So I ended up planting out, not planting out, transfer most of the pansies. So we got 40 cells over here, and some of them are still here, so they can grow a bit more. And also for the gooseberries and chilies, I am really excited because they look so healthy and the plants look so strong. It's gonna be so delicious. And the last thing I'm gonna do now before finishing up is to water them thoroughly, and then I will have to try to find a space inside to put them. Maybe I cannot cram them all under the grown light, but yeah, they will have to do their best out of the conditions. Yeah, and thank you for watching today, and I will update to you guys later how it goes with the berries, chili, and the pansy, and also other flowers. So take care and see you guys soon. Bye.